So now that I'm in the common folder for Football Simulator in Steam, I'm going to go ahead and copy all the physics settings so that I can save them into a backups folder. And so what I've done here is, you can see I'm in Steam, Steam Apps, Common, Football Simulator, and I already created this Football Sim Physics folder, and I have a subfolder inside of it called Backups. So now we're going to go ahead and try Captain Cuckboy's Physics. Let's take a look. So I got to go in here to the physics settings and change it to custom 2 and apply. So here we go. We're going to get down to the field here. Kickoff, return left. That's my go-to. Been pretty successful. Not so much with the NFL mods, but with the stock teams that just come with the game. The Washington Regulars kick returner is a beast. He's an absolute beast, man. If y'all want to get some kick returns for touchdowns, use the kick returner for the Washington Regulars. So right off the bat, using Captain Cuckboy, it's a lot more. The players slide a lot more. They feel less grounded. The speed of the game is also increased, and they really do just nice. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Oh, he's still going. Okay. I know it's super unrealistic, but there's something fun about the game when you're able to drag defenders like that. Again, I know to a certain extent it's very unrealistic and probably should happen like once every, 30 games. That you see something crazy like that, but I think it makes the game kind of fun, so I kind of like it. But yeah, the players sliding around a lot. It feels like they're almost on, like, it almost feels like you're playing on like a, I didn't really want to run it back, I want to run some more plays. Feels like you're playing a hockey game. The speed of the game is nice. I'm gonna call another pass play here so we can see how throwing the ball goes. But yeah, and the defensive ends keep coming in 3. Ooh, and that ball pops up. So you can drop the ball. That's also a good thing to see. Depending on what graphics setting you're using right away, the receivers, I mean, they just catch every. I think it's especially when the CPU is on offense, the receivers seem to catch everything. And there we go. Nice pass. Okay, so I can't tell. I need to look at the numbers in his settings for the physics, but it doesn't seem like he really added any extra arc or decreased the arc of the ball. Sliding, with all the sliding, it's very hard to run around in the backfield. Let's run the ball again here and bounce this out with Travis Etienne. And nice. I mean, that looks pretty good as far as like the collision and bouncing forward. Probably his momentum carrying him. And let's see, we're gonna drop back the throws, go for the end zone, and nice. Ooh, okay. That doesn't look bad. I think when it comes to the player collisions, I really like what Captain Cuckboy's done here. And the player movement, I'm not too big on. It's very slidey. I mean, it is really like you're on ice skates. Reminds me of some of the earlier versions of NCAA football on the 360 and PS3 era, actually. Alright, here we go. Let's see what controlling defense is like. Oh, and I'm able to come off. Okay, I like that already. Oh, Kyler Murray still gets rid of the football. Come on. Little James Conner's a little top heavy there. Alright, let's see. Another play here. I'm going to blitz off the edge. Nice. There we go. Good hit. Look, the player collisions are down right. You can beat the offensive line pretty easily still. I'm going to do another edge rush. And yeah, you can get around this time. Come on. Let me get a sack, man. Let me get. Ooh, I missed. Missed again. Come on. Come on, tackle him. Let's go. Get him out of bounds. There we go. Look at him. Jeez. All right, let's do one more play here. And James Conner's going to get stopped. Yeah, especially with like that first hit holding somebody up and then you get your help. That looks really good. So now we're going to check out Dez's physics. Going into here, change my physics tuning. And I think he was also custom option 2. And yeah, we're going to see what he's done to the game. Alright, and as always, man, we're going to keep the same 2 teams, Jacksonville and Arizona, so we can have some consistency with the type of players that we're looking at, since stuff like height and weight and speed and all that matters. Alright, so I'm a lot more grounded than I was with Captain Cuckboys. This feels much better. The players are a little jumpy. Tackling is a lot more, it's stickier. I know, at least that tackle was right there. Let's see, we're gonna pitch out wide to ETN. He's got that speed. Ooh, what a hit! That's gonna be a YouTube short. want to see this on replay. Good God. All right, let's get a pass play in here. Maybe I can even run it with Trevor Lawrence, see if he's got super speed again. Rolling out. Yeah, he's pretty fast. Not as fast. There's definitely a difference. The game's a little bit slower, too. Oh, damn. I'm just going to run through everybody. Game's a little bit slower, too, looking at it. And I wonder if the setting that adjusts, like, the players sliding around when they run, I wonder if that has anything to do with the game speed. And I throw this one. And it was caught by the wrong guy. I didn't have a lot of throwing power behind that. I wonder if I can. I wonder if it was because I was being, you know, tackled, so my throw power was less. Because I've made those same throws, getting dragged down and just chucked them downfield in this game. So, although no, even there it was a little bit weaker. I think it was stronger than the last throw, not by much, but even that pass, it just didn't have that zip on it. But I've messed with my throwing mechanics quite a bit in my physics options, which we will take a look at the end of the video. So yeah, playing this one, I like this a lot. I feel like I have a little bit more protection from my offensive line, which is nice. And Captain Cuckboy, I feel like I had no time back there. And this, I feel like I also have the ability to run inside and outside. The throw power is off. It feels very weak. Maybe that's a good thing. Tackling's definitely stickier. You're not going to be dragging anybody in his physics settings here. So let's go ahead and get on defense. Oh, come on, give me a safety. Dude, what is up with James Conner, man? How come this guy can't be brought down? This is the second physics setting that he's impossible to tackle. Gonna blitz again here off the edge. Oh, that's a safety. Come on. Oh, and Kyler gets rid of that. Ball is floating. So I think he's definitely done something with throwing the ball as you're getting hit and taking power off. That must be in the physics settings somewhere to make adjustments for. What Dez here has and what Captain Cuckboy had. Oh, and I missed another tap. Ooh, oh my God, another big hit. That's a YouTube short. Here we go. Watch. That's a nice little move. Evades the tackle and bam! Knocks his helmet off. Get the sack. He's spinning around. And I'm dragging. Damn. Okay. So maybe you can drag defenders. All right. Blitzing off the edge again. Come on. That's a... Nope. Not a sack. Give me a pick. Give me something. I like it, man. I think I like Dez's a lot so far. It's not perfect. It feels like the most well-balanced when it comes to defense, when it comes to running and throwing. Can't get through the O-line, though. That's basically impossible. I mean, it's... Holy cow. I don't know if I can get a sack. All right, so we checked out Dez. We checked out Captain Cuckboy. Let's go see what Trey Takeoff's got for us. See what Trey Takeoff's gotten in store for us. He's actually been making tons of adjustments to his physics. I haven't played him, so I'm not going to know how they've evolved over time, but all right, so this feels good. Very grounded. Ooh, nice hit, man. We're getting some big hits here. I like it. That had a lot of power to it. Guess like always, we'll start with might as well start with the same play. Keep it consistent, using the same teams. Getting out definitely a lot slower. Hitting the edge is much harder. It's definitely a lot more grounded. I'm not sliding around like I was in Captain Cuckboy. And again, that doesn't make one better than the other. I think it all comes down to preference of what you want to make. Trevor Lawrence taking off. Okay, nice. This feels a little bit better as far as speed goes. The last two physics settings, I really thought Trevor Lawrence was way too fast. And this, I still think he's a little fast, but this feels like a huge step in the right direction as far as his speed goes. Let's roll out again. Throw the ball. Oh, nice. That's good. I like that ball. I don't think he caught it. Maybe he did. I'm not sure. Oh, they're saying 1st and 10. That ball was like a nice mix of arc on the deeper route with some zip. Ooh, and here we go. Nice deep ball. That looks good, and just overthrew him. Okay, that looked like a good deep ball too. I wonder what his height angle is at. I think I made my height angle a little too steep. I think I put mine at like 55 or 60 degrees. I'm curious as to what his at, but it does make those like moon balls look like All Pro Football 2K8. It's awesome. Here we go, another deep ball, and this one's going to be caught. There we go, and I kind of dragged the defender there. That looks good. James Robinson, dude. This dude's clutch. So we try and run the ball again. Nowhere to go. Helmet's popping off. Guys, that's like the one thing you got to fix, dude. Helmets are popping off too easy. You can change that in the physics settings too. You just got to put it at like a pretty crazy. I think mine's at 5,000 or 6,000 is how much force needs to be applied. And we're going for a touchdown. Let's go. All right, so we're going to kick off now. Let's see what we can do here on defense, see what the physics are like. If you're wondering what I'm doing, taking my time with kickoff, there's a little secret here. If you can get the arrow to point like at the guy's helmet, you're gonna get the kick return or the fumble the ball every time. Now, why is this good? Because if you can weave throughout the defenders well enough, and like I'm trying to do over here, you can make a tackle like pretty, but I get blocked. But you can see the potential of making like a really big stop, you know, down there inside the 15-yard line, and have them start the drive. So just a little tidbit for you guys out there. All right, doing my favorite rush here. James Conner finally goes down easy. The collisions need a lot of work in Trey Takeoff's version. I think how the players move around is good. It's almost like I need to go in and take a look at their settings here, because they have some nice settings, but all in different areas. You know, like I like Trey Takeoff's passing. I liked the collisions from Captain Cuckboy, and I like the O-line D-line play. Nice, finally I get a sack. I like the O-line D-line play in Trey Takeoff's too, but I didn't like how slidey. I really like how the players feel running the ball with Dez. His throwing was interesting. The collisions were pretty good. He had some big hits in there. I think that one definitely affected the pass there. AJ Green still gonna get in the end zone. So yeah, that's pretty good. As far as which one I like the best, I'm not sure. I definitely like things about all three, and I'm curious if I can combine differences, if I can make something really cool. And speaking of making stuff, we are going to check out my physics system. I've had it for a while now. I haven't made any changes, but oh, that's right, I put it in this custom physics folder, so let me copy that over into mine real quick. Alright, so here's my physics setup. I did this before, so this isn't a mashup of the three like I was talking about, but I should do that. I should take a mashup of Trey Takeoff and Dez and Captain Cuckboy, but this is what I've done. I personally, and yes, I'm definitely, I stepped out, but I'm being biased, of course. I think I like my movement the most. I think it's somewhat of a balance of like sliding and staying grounded. Although if I was going to pick one, I think I might take Dez and movement out of everybody. Getting around the edge. So there's a couple things too after playing theirs, and I think I'm going to start realizing it when I play mine. Getting around the edge is impossible. I can't scramble with Trevor Lawrence to save my life. I can throw up stupid passes like that and they can get dropped. That was weird. That was weird. But I love how the deep ball looks in mine. There's some pros and cons to it. There's also pros and cons to my bullet pass in my version too. As you can see, like right there, it looks awesome because you can just rip it down the field. However, just so you know, if you're gonna play with my physics tune-up, there's also a very high chance that this ball gets picked off, and I'm surprised it didn't get picked off. And that's because the trajectory of the ball is a lot lower. I did that on purpose. The reason why I did this was to... so that's not a video issue. That was a frame rate issue in the game. That was weird. So yeah, if you're watching this, nothing happened with the video. It's just a frame rate. I bet it'll do it here on the... Yeah, it's doing it here again on the replay. But yeah, as you can see right there, very risky. The ball can get picked off when you're trying to squeeze it in tight in coverage. But the reason why I did it, if I'm being honest, was... Damn, fit that in. I think it's a rocket. I wanted the potential of like defensive linemen being able to bat the ball down. So I made the trajectory of the bullet pass a little bit lower. so that that's possible, but it also increases the chances of it being picked off in the second and third level on defense too. But it also gives you opportunities to just throw the ball really hard and get it to your receiver faster so the defenders can't catch up to him. So yeah, that was my reasoning behind it. And the deep ball, changing the trajectory on that was really just to make it look prettier, but it doesn't have any, I guess, like strategic benefit. It actually, I think, is worse off for you. And oh man, I'm getting dragged. That's the other thing I did. I love, like, that's probably one of the funniest parts of the game, is when, even if you're on the receiving end, and here's what I mean real quick about the deep ball, the bullet pass, see how quickly that gets to him. Now if you float it, like in all the other physics that we've seen and what stock that comes with the game, my defender's gonna be able to catch up and make that tackle right there. But since I changed the trajectory of the bullet pass, it now arrives to the receiver faster, so that he has like some wiggle room to make a move in open space. So the bullet pass has its pros and cons. The deep ball, like I said, it looks pretty, but other than it looking good, it doesn't have a whole lot of benefit. And it actually sucks when it comes to your mid-range throws, because it takes forever for the mid-range ball to get there, and then you basically just have your receiver and DB standing around waiting for the ball to come. I think what I would do is, I think I kind of like my passing, but I would maybe try and find some differences in what Dez did with his passing, especially with, like, you know, the weaker thrown balls. I think that might help. Do really like that deep ball, and I have the overthrows. That's fine. I think what I would really do is, I think I would try and keep my player movement as much as possible. Or sorry, I would keep my physics. I like my physics tuned the way they are, but I want to change. See, look at that. Look how nice that looks. Except, you know, I dropped the ball. I want to keep the tackling and the collisions, but I think I would take Trey Takeoff's player movement, or at least like his O-line, D-line play. Because with mine, dude, it is, like, I'll admit, I've done something where it's like near impossible to get to the quarterback, but in Trey Takeoff's, it felt pretty balanced. Like, all right, so we're gonna try another deep ball here on third down. Rolling out, could take off, but let's just throw it deep. Come on, catch it this time. Let's go. Is that LaVisca Chenault Jr.? But yeah, guys, so that's what the physics look like. You now have seen 4 different versions. So if you see the game and you're like, you know, I wish the physics were a little bit different, you can have 0 coding skills like I do, and I don't think Trey Takeoff is familiar with coding, but you know, we were able to make our own physics, and you've got 4 from the community readily available to download in the Discord. You can find all 4 of them in the Discord channel for the game. So definitely check it out. Again, I'm not saying this game is a must-buy right now. I'm not saying it's the greatest thing ever. All I'm saying is this is early alpha, and you should just keep an eye out for it. Keep an eye on the game and watch its progress, and it may turn into something that you really want to get. So that's all I'm saying. Anyways, that's it for me, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you would like to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, peace.